Hey guys, I am about to do a 30-day challenge to help to keep me accountable, and I wanted to invite you to go ahead and try the challenge with me. So to get started, you're going to have to take your measurements, and that would consist of your weight, your circumference measurements, if you can, your body fat, and then before pictures. And we're going to track our progress each week so that we can compare everything along the way. So you would do that 4 different times throughout this challenge. Now I'm going to run you through how to take your measurements. So you're going to go ahead and start with your weight. Make sure that you're documenting everything. And then if you have someone who knows how to do the caliper skin fold test, then you can go ahead and ask that person. Make sure that you're using the same person each time, because people do vary in the way that they take it, and we're really trying to track your progress. So make sure it's consistent each time. If not, you can go ahead and use the body fat analyzer. The link's below. All you have to do is put in your height and your weight and then hold it and press start. So that makes it a little bit easier to track your body fat as well. After that, you're gonna go ahead and do your circumference measurements. So for those, you're gonna start with your shoulders. Then you're gonna go ahead and go to your chest. Try to measure around the nipple line. And then you're gonna move to your arm. Make sure that your arm is flexed. It's the largest part around. For your waist, try to get consistency to make sure it's around your belly button. Your hips is the largest part around. And your legs, for women, it's the largest part around the top part of your thigh. For guys, it is 6 inches above your knee. So to get started for your pictures, you wanna make sure your feet are about shoulder width apart and just relax your arms by your side. Try not to pose or anything. Don't fuck in your stomach. Just try to have real pictures of you of exactly what you look like before. Don't try to poke it out either, so you have better results. So then you're gonna turn to the side. You're gonna do a back view. You can pull your hair forward if you wanna be able to see on your back. And then you're gonna turn to this side. And then you'll be able to look at your pictures and analyze exactly what you wanna change, what you feel comfortable with, where your insecurities are, and then that'll help you to set your goals to start your challenge. So this challenge is going to be for anyone who wants to improve their lifestyle or just see some kind of changes for the better as far as their health and wellness or their fitness or anything. So it's going to be based on where you are right now. There's no right or wrong goals. You basically have to be realistic with yourself and look at exactly where you are. So for me, as far as diet and exercise, I haven't been sticking to anything in particular as far as my diet. I typically would set an alarm every 2 to 3 hours, and I've been ignoring that lately. So I want to get on the schedule of starting to eat on a more consistent basis, because when I do ignore my meals or not eat as many times of the day as I'm supposed to, it starts to slow down my metabolism, and I need to get it back up to where it used to be. So that's kind of where I'm starting as far as my food. And then my exercise, I've been consistently working out maybe 3 times a week. And I haven't been doing hardly any cardio at all. So I need to make an effort to start to fit that in. With my diet, I'm going to try to stick to something and only have 1 cheat meal a week, because that's doable. I just have to kind of plan ahead in order to do that. And then for my exercise, I can commit to doing weights at least 3 times a week. And then 5 days a week, I'm going to do 15 minutes or more of cardio to get that in each week. So that's my commitment of my goals. And if I start to reach those and I want to change it throughout these 30 days, then I'll start to bump it up a little bit more. But that's where I want to start, because that's better than what I was doing. And so if I'm doing nothing, it's not realistic for me to say, okay, I'm going to start doing 45 minutes of cardio a day, because I'm at nothing right now. So I'm just trying to progress to move in that direction. And after the 30 days, I'm going to reassess myself, and maybe I'll do this again so that I can push a little bit harder the next time. But I'm just trying to readapt to getting everything in my schedule and having it a part of my lifestyle again, because I've been super busy and I just haven't been making that a priority. So that's one thing that I'm trying to change by doing this challenge. So for you, you would basically sit down and be honest with yourself of exactly where you are with everything, as far as your eating, as far as your cardio and your weights, what you're currently doing, and then set a small goal of something that's achievable within your lifestyle to make sure that you can reach that within the 30 days. I went ahead and I created something very general because every single person is going to be different from where they are and what their portions are. But I have some instructions for the challenge if you need a little more guidance. So you can download the link below if you would like to, and then follow along. So each meal is going to consist of one healthy carb, one healthy protein, a healthy type of fat, and some veggies. And you can mix and match them as you would like to in order to make a meal. So you need to eat your recommended portions for your size and your gender, and that's all gonna be different based on who you are and your activity levels and everything. So what we're trying to do for this challenge is eat about 4 to 6 times a day and to schedule your meals every 2 to 3 hours. So that's something that you're gonna have to plan out with your schedule to figure out what's gonna be doable. And there's some meals that you can have that are a little bit quicker than others, and so you're gonna have to look at the list and kind of figure out what's gonna work for you. Like I said, you can have one cheat meal a week. That's what I'm going to stick to, and anything that is not on this plan, any of these choices, that would be considered a cheat. Alcohol is also considered a cheat, so you want to make sure that you're only doing that one time for the next 30 days. 1 time a week. You want to try to get in at least 3 to 5 days of weight training. My split is going to be lower body, then upper body, then lower body if I'm just doing 3 days. And if I'm able to do a little bit more, I'm going to break down and get more specific with the body parts. But that's what I'm going to commit to. And then I'm going to try to do the 5 cardio sessions per week. My cardio sessions are going to be at least 15 minutes. If I can do more, then great, but that's what I need to commit to on a day where I don't really have a lot of time. So I'm going to try to drink 100 ounces of water a day or more, between 100 ounces and a gallon. This is going to be a list of the healthy carbs that you can choose. So feel free to pick anything from that list. Then you're gonna choose from these healthy proteins, these healthy fats, and then your veggies. You're going to choose any of these in order to put your meals together. So I hope you guys join me in this challenge. I will keep you updated. There's going to be a series of videos that go along with this, with the 30-day challenge, so that you can follow each episode. And I'll update you if I cheat, or if I'm staying on it, if I'm having any cravings, how I overcome these obstacles, anything that I can think of that will help you, I'm gonna add to this video. So stay tuned for the next one.